My fiancé said, I can't do this anymore, while I was sleeping in a hospital chair next to my dying mom. I'd been living at that hospital for 3 weeks straight without going home once. I was wearing the same clothes I threw on when the doctor called about my mom's test results coming back positive for stage 4 cancer. When Francesca walked into my mom's hospital room that morning, her heels were clicking loud as hell against the floor like she owned the place. I watched her nose wrinkle. God, it smells like old people and sadness in here, she said, while spraying her vanilla perfume everywhere, making my mom cough. She kept checking her phone and rolling her eyes like being there was the biggest waste of her time. It probably was, since she'd been banging her CrossFit trainer for the past 2 months, thinking I was too distracted to notice. I can't do this anymore, she suddenly announced, like she was the one suffering while my mom was knocked out from the poison they were pumping into her to keep her alive. I just sat there defeated while she kept going. You smell like death and look even worse, she said, stepping back from me like I had a disease. When's the last time you even brushed your teeth? This is so gross and disgusting. She pulled out hand sanitizer and made a show of using it. My friends keep asking why my boyfriend disappeared, and I'm tired of making excuses for why you're choosing to rot in this depressing place. Your mom's probably not even going to make it, so what's the point of all this, she said. The engagement ring she yanked off and threw on the bedside table landed right next to my mom's water cup. The morning after Francesca left, I was sitting in that same crappy chair when a nurse named Gabriella brought me real coffee instead of the brown water from the vending machine. Black with 2 sugars, right? She said, even though we'd never actually talked before. She started bringing me extra food from home because she noticed my jeans were falling off from not eating the last few weeks. She started staying after her 12-hour shifts just to sit with us during the really bad treatments when mom would throw up everything, even water. Gabriella would hold the bucket and tell stupid jokes to make us laugh even when everything sucked. She knew every medicine by heart and explained what each one did in normal words, so I wouldn't feel so useless watching bags of chemicals drip into my mom. Meanwhile, my buddy kept sending me screenshots of Francesca already struggling with her new relationship. She posted a picture of her CrossFit trainer at dinner, but his eyes were clearly checking out the waitress. Then she posted quotes about knowing red flags and trusting your gut before deleting those too. Gabriella caught me looking at my phone once and said, let me guess, the ex is realizing the trainer boy isn't all that great. She was right, because the next screenshot showed Francesca asking her followers if it was normal for guys to have 5 different gym girlfriends. Your mom's blood pressure is perfect today. Gabriella would redirect my attention. That's what really matters. 3 months into treatment, the cancer doctor walked in with actual tears in his eyes holding the test results. The tumors had shrunk by more than half, and he kept using words like incredible and better than we hoped, while Gabriella squeezed my shoulder so hard it hurt in the best way. My mom immediately started crying with relief and grabbed Gabriella's hand. Are you single? She asked before even thanking the doctor. Because this one needs someone who doesn't run when things get hard, she said, pointing at me. Someone who doesn't call cancer patients attention seekers like that bitch did. Gabriella laughed and said, well, I do already know all of the important things like how he sleeps with socks on like a psychopath. The way Gabriella smiled at me made my stomach do this weird flip thing that had nothing to do with the hospital food. A few weeks later, my mom walked out of the hospital officially cancer-free. That same day, Francesca started blowing up my phone with novels about making the biggest mistake of her life and how the trainer gave her an STD and was sleeping with half the gym. He was even sleeping with the married receptionist and someone's mom, she wrote, like I should feel bad for her. I need you back, she kept texting. I realize now what real love means. I'll even pretend to care about your mom's recovery. She even showed up at the hospital parking lot with gas station flowers and her face all puffy from crying, but she stopped dead when she saw me down on one knee proposing to Gabriella. You're seriously proposing to some random nurse you trauma bonded with? Francesca screamed across the parking lot. I stood up slowly and said, she held my mom's hand during chemo while you were busy holding your trainer's dick. We got married exactly 1 year later, while my mom, who was completely healthy, cried tears of joy.